Better Man. Boom. In my voice.
Better Man.
Send someone to love me. I need to rest in arms. That song.
I know Better Man. You don't have to sing it to me.
Keep me safe from harm.
I know Mr. Williams.
In the pouring rain.
I've watched a couple of podcasts over the last couple of days. I don't know.
Recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know what makes me chuckle?
What?
Right, I think that's your MO now. That's your thing, because every show we'll talk for about 30 seconds, and you'll just go, "Are we recording?"
So the listeners know. Before we start the podcast, we have a breakfast and we have a couple of coffees and some chocolate and some treats. It's Sunday morning, so one of us has normally got some form of hangover. Yeah. Anyway, what happens is we come in, we get the mics, we get the headphones and stuff and all the great gear, and you just press record.
Yeah.
And we don't know, because we've been talking casually.
Yeah.
That's why I do it. We need a red light.
Okay. I'll find one.
Spells danger.
I'll find one. I can't remember what I was saying now.
Podcasts.
Oh, yeah. And I don't know why these have popped into my algorithm, but these are from about 3 or 4 months ago. And it's Take That on podcasts, on different people's podcasts. And they've all seemed to have landed in my YouTube algorithm. And they were on Ramesh Ranganathan's podcast.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're fucking ace.
Is that a good one?
Ramesh Ranganathan is hilarious.
With Take That.
Eh?
With Take That. Is that a good one?
Yeah.
I'll watch that
To be honest with you, I really, really, really like his podcast as well. Because he's funny as fuck, and he just has good guests on, and they have good chats. Thundercat was on there. How did Thundercat end up on Ramesh Ranganathan's podcast?
Big in hip hop.
That's a what, Ramesh Ranganathan?
Yeah.
That's a collab I never saw happening, but yeah, that was really good as well. And I'm absolutely gutted that I haven't got tickets, not Thundercat, Ramesh Ranganathan, I haven't got tickets to see him at the Regent, because they sold out in about 2 seconds. I even hit up my contacts at ATG and said, any chance of a couple of cheeky tickets? And I got this as a reply: no.
Not even a best regards, warm regards, just
no. Any chance of a couple of little cheeky tickets for Ramesh Ranganathan?
No.
And the reply was, there's no such thing as cheeky tickets. No.
So on the Regent Theatre, so a very, very, very happy Sunday morning. It's Sunday the 10th of May.
Morning.
Welcome to the podcast. It is Up the Trent, ... without a paddle. And just as we're on ATG, Dave, John Matkins have done this weekend.
To get the dots in. Did they light the Regent Theatre up pink for the School of Dance?
Yes, for the School of Dance. You saw it in its bright pink self, I'm assuming.
I've got the pictures right here.
Oh, right, okay.
It's almost like the algorithm knew we'd be talking about this today.
Yeah, so it was a local theatre thingy. It's an Angela Beardmore production. What we do all of year, we pay a monthly subscription to I can't say all this. We pay, as he said, proper dad sentence. Are you ready? I pay every fucking month for these kids to go dancing, and once a bloody year they do a show at Regent. I have to buy the bloody tickets, the merchandise, the clothing, the taps, and everything else for it, and then I have to buy a ticket, go watch it myself.
Yeah. That's the one, isn't it?
Yeah.
You pay for everything else and then you've got to buy a ticket.
So none of the kids are getting paid for that.
Yeah. I know. It's experience, Cleon.
It's fucking child labour. It's child labour.
It's exposure.
I was doing it to who? The parents in the bloody theatre. It's exposure. Looking out to who? Facebook. Oh no, you're not allowed to take pictures.
We can pay you an exposure.
You know where you can get your pictures from?
I know.
You can go and pay for some pictures in the official DVD if you want. Yeah, that'll be number 1 in fucking HMV soon, that will. Anyway, messing around aside and being very mansplaining things. I went to see the kids. I went to see them on their opening night. Really proud dad, took the flowers for the girl, etc. Bo did a elite ballet, which was Swan Lake, and I don't know what it is about ballet and opera, but I could watch opera like from now and just be happy.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is about opera because I've got no idea what's going on.
Well, I mean, I've been to the Alan Kent operas several times, and they're absolutely fascinating. They're brilliant. I mean,
You got no idea what's going on.
yeah.
There's a group of people singing really loud, but it sounds great.
The good thing about the Alan Kent one is at the top of the stage, they have like a digital board with subtitles, so you can follow along, and so you get what's going on in the story. But no, it's brilliant. Like these are things maybe later in life that they've come to me later in life as I've matured and I've broadened my horizons. Things like classical concerts, orchestral concerts, piano recitals, operas, that I would never have gone to before.
Yeah.
And just like, especially the opera, it was just like, let's try it out. Do you fancy seeing, should we just go see this, see what it's like? And then you go and go, wow, that was amazing. That was brilliant. And orchestral concerts, exactly the same, where you sit there and it's like, this is not music. It's music that I do enjoy, but it's not music I listen to all the time. It's like, sometimes I'll put, Radio 3 on or something, and it'll just be on like kind of background noise.
Yeah.
But to actually go and watch a world-class orchestra, and it's just like, it was
different,
like,
isn't
boom, it just blows you away.
Yeah.
And especially some of the soloists that when they come out, and it's just, fascinating stuff.
So they did this Swan Lake. Bo did Swan Lake. She does elite ballet, and God Almighty. So that was cry number one for Daddy. I don't know. And then she had. Then my son did the. Annie. Hey ho, man.
Yeah.
Hey Dapper Dan. That's what Ethan did. But what he did that made my brother completely capitulate and cry, and did me as well. When I'm messing around on karaoke and there's a mic stand, I'll go like that with the mic stand.
Yeah,
he did it, and it was, and he, for me, it was like, I don't know how to describe it. For a dad, it was like looking back on me as a child on the stage, if that makes any sense.
I get you.
And then like the world goes focus.
Yeah.
And it just did me. And I said to my brother when he went watch last night, yesterday afternoon, I said, go watch, give me some feedback. And when he rang me up, he does the exact same thing on the mic as you do, mate. I said, how did you feel? He goes, I just started crying. He says, I saw you at 27. He says it just, I used to sing a lot more at 27 with the bands and other stuff. He says, I just saw, it was like watching a baby version of you on stage. He says, it was ever so weird, pal. He says, I just started crying. And my brother made a big fuss and asked for their autograph and all of this stuff. And they had a great time. But it's a massive long day. And am I going to moan about this?
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going to moan about this. It's a really long day, so let me give you the breakdown for Thursday. So they go to school, they finish school at 3:30. They finish school at 3:15. They're in the theatre from 3:30. Okay? There's two 130-minute shows. Each half is 130 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a fucking big half, as you know.
It's a big show.
You're in the theatre as well.
Yeah.
They finish at 11:30. Mm-hmm. They're not in bed till way past midnight. So on the first show on the Thursday, me and good lady co-parents, we said they're not going to school the next day.
Right.
Mate, the school, I got phone calls off the school. Why aren't your children at school? I said, because they've got a migraine. They've pushed themselves to get excellence in some form. They've done Ethan's in primary school. They didn't care. It's like colouring in departments. They're fine. Ethan does not need the crayons today. I can teach him about the Roman roads in Caesar in about 10 seconds. I can give him the lowdown. He's fine. And I did say to that headmaster, I said, he's not going to be in tomorrow. I'm keeping him off. He needs his energy. He's a child. He's 10. Yeah. He doesn't need 6 hours sleep in a day.
Yeah.
He needs 8. That's your recommendation as a school. So the high school, on the other hand, what is it with this overreach of schools?
Yeah.
So I do want to talk about very, very briefly children's mental health and how it's being destroyed by schools and overparenting. Okay, so when we were in school, dead simple, and this is the only seriousness I'm going to do today, because it's really cheesed me off, and I've had a long think about this, and I've had loads of back and forths with schools. Mm-hmm. Okay, so in a school day, we used to get detention. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to get detention. What was the main act? Not letting your parents find out.
Yeah.
That was the number one.
100%.
Yeah, so what that did, it taught you accountability.
Yeah.
Because you had to get from school before someone from school got to mum.
Yeah.
Yeah? Now what happens is, child gets a detention, teacher goes, you're in a detention,
Ding.
parents get a text.
Straight to the phone.
What do you think 90%, men don't do this, men just delete the text and go, fuck off. Give a fuck.
It's true. It's
yeah.
true. Like, you've got a detention. Fucking hell did they do, dickheads? Put the phone back down.
Not bothered about that, to tell you the truth. What did they say? They said Bo was fragrant, something like in the laws of a bit disobedience and all. I was like, shut up, you tossers. What did she do? A teacher was a bit nasty and they knocked on the door laughing and ran off. I'm like, grow up. But anyway. So what happens then is the school instantly sent the parents a text. 90% of the parents send the child a text because the kids have got to have the mobile phone in their hands. So then the child all day is spending all day worrying about getting home because they've got a detention at night. Now, in the greatest respects, how does just spell anxiety? Just spell worry for me. That child, if she gets a detention or he gets a detention at 9:30 in the morning, that day is done for that child.
Got to spend all day worrying about what the parents
worrying
are
about
say.
What mum's going to say, what dad's going to say. And we've spoke about this on the podcast, and we need to do an edit on this beat because I want to spread this across social media because I'm certain I'm right. I'm genuinely certain I'm right on this one.
I've got no issues with the way, because I was going to touch on this today. Actually, it's quite strange, funny, good that you've brought it up because I'm getting emails at the moment. So GCSEs have started, and my daughter's GCSEs start next week. However, I'm getting emails every day saying examination reminder, and it's for lessons that she doesn't even do. It's like if your child is in such and such a lesson, here's a reminder to let you know that there is an exam on tomorrow at such and such a time. And I'm reading it going, I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care. Like, I know when her exams are because I've got an exam timetable. I know when her exams are because she's written everything out in a planner.
Yeah.
Like, I know when they all are.
Yeah.
Why do I have to know everything that's going on in that school? Now, I'm all up for the new technologies and, they use a couple of different apps now, but they're transitioning over to a new app, and by the time they get it done, it won't matter to me anyway, but they use one called Class Charts, which is really, really good.
Yeah.
So if I need to, so no longer do you have to get on the phone at 8 o'clock in the morning and just ring and ring and ring or stay on hold or whatever to let them know that your child's not very well and they're not going to be in school today. You can report an absence on Class Charts. Your child's name's already there. Everything's already there. You just put the reason that they're not going to be there and you press send. And then that morning, somebody in reception goes through them all and logs everything.
Yeah.
You know, no more hanging around on the phone. You can get around with your day. And while up for stuff like that, if you need to send a message to a specific teacher, you can do. You can just send a message to the teacher. The teacher will pick it up when they get a chance. All that's great. But you are right. Like when I was at school, and I brought the exam thing up. This is a couple of people at work talking to about it. I brought the exam thing up. Like, why am I getting emails?
Yeah.
For when exams are? You've sent an exam timetable over. More to the point, why am I getting timetables sent over to me? When I was at school, my mum and dad knew absolutely nothing that was happening in that school with me.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing whatsoever. If I got a detention, they didn't know about it. Unless it was a big detention, because they did big ones and little ones. You know, you had your standard like 10-minute detention. So you'd done something bad in the day. It'd be a 10-minute detention. You've got to go to that teacher. It's basically 10 minutes of him going, "You shouldn't have done that," and then me going, "Sorry, sir."
It's
I know.
spoon feeding mothers. They literally going, "Have you done this? Have you done this?" And this has been the problem from COVID. And this is what COVID has brought in.
It's ridiculous.
The spoon feeding parents and spoon feeding this. This is why grandparents are playing such a major role in some bullshit like that. Honest, it's so silly.
Even the thing about like the big detention when you get the half hour or the 45 minutes or whatever.
2 hours when she goes home.
Right, so you know you would get a letter and you would have to give that letter to your parents. Parents never saw that letter. That letter stayed in the bag. And why are you late? Oh, I'm going to be late finishing school tomorrow. Why? Basketball club.
Basketball, football. Yeah.
There's a basketball club.
Yeah.
I've been asked to do some after-school activity for anti-bullying or something like that. You know,
Kids don't.
No, there was no way they found out.
They don't stand a chance, do they?
Yeah.
And we're talking, and I've got the social care in this world is a load of nonsense. I'm done with virtue signalling now because there's no. It's empty. It's completely empty. It's a false economy. There's no mental health care in the UK. There's not. And it's evident from how we treat our children from day one when they get in school. We moan about ADHD, we moan about anxiety, and the children's haven, or the children's safe space, which should be school, is the biggest causer.
It's an absolute nightmare. There is so.
What do they get given when they walk in school?
There's so much pressure.
A smart device.
Yeah,
because they don't use paper no more.
Well, one of the things, even when Adam was there, was Chromebooks. So they use the school that they go to use Chromebooks, and they have this which is great for parents who can't afford to buy their children a Chromebook. They have this scheme where they buy the Chromebooks and then you have it on tick basically, but it's there's no interest on anything like that. You have it on tick, and you can pay it off each month. But every child has a laptop or a Chromebook, and everything's done on that, which is fine. It's absolutely fine. But I'll tell you something, man. I can't read their handwriting. It's like.
Not going to be many good novelists in this country.
Well, this isn't too bad actually, when I see it. But it's and we've seen this with Little, and it's the pressure that the teachers put on the children to get these exams, and it's conflicting information as well, because I'm like my kids, Adam did fine. He did great. He did great in school. Actually, he did really, really well. And he's at uni now.
Yeah,
and he's doing brilliantly. Like Litlin is also doing fantastic. Like I've got no worries whatsoever. Her exams start on Monday. I'm not worried. She's going to be fine. Yeah. She's going to get what she needs to get to go to college to do the subjects that she wants to do. She'll be fine. However, in her head, the sky's falling. You know what I mean? And it's because, she goes in and, she needs, it's something like, because it's all numbers now, it was letters when we were there, but it's numbers. So she needs something like 2 5s and the rest can be 4s or something like that. A 4 is a C, basically. Right. However, so a 4 is a C, ABC. right? The highest number's 9. So somehow they've turned 3 grades into like 5, 6 grades or whatever that is. And she's got like teachers going, you need to get a 9.
Yeah.
You have to get a 9.
This is my issue. The job's worth getting given jobs.
And it's like, no, you don't.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't need to get a fucking 9 at
Life
all.
will still continue.
You need to get a 5 if you want. In this specific subject,
You can get zeros across the fucking board and you'll be fine in life.
yeah. But
Chill.
if you want to go to college, you've already had your interview. They've told you what you need to get. You need a 5 in this subject, and you need a 5 in this subject, and the rest, as long as you pass, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. As long as you pass, it's fine. All right. So, to this subject where they're saying 5, and then you've got the school going, you need to get a 9 in this. No, you don't. No, you don't.
That's for their...
It's for their
scores, so they can get a bigger budget.
Yeah.
That's got nothing to do with the kids' welfare.
Nothing to do with the child's welfare.
It's to do with back to the endless push onto children.
So you've got...
I was talking to... So we took Beau off. She had Friday off. Because I don't care if Margaret Ward's listening. Hi, I'm her father, and I said it was okay because she had a migraine. Deal with your life. What did I get? I had the attendance team ring me up. I was like, hello, attendance team, how are you? And I said, how are you? You're all right? We want to know why Beau's off school today. And that was exactly how she spoke. And I just said, she has a migraine. Well, when a migraine's over, would you like to bring her in? I went, no. I said, she's got a show tonight. Well, we're aware of all the children's having the shows. Straight away as a flash. You know what I'm like. I can volley with the best of them. Yeah, we're aware she has a show tonight. Threw the ball up. I went, when are you going? Is the headmaster going? Are the teachers supporting the children from Margaret Ward that are going?
Yeah.
She goes, no, we're not in attendance. I've said, that's really a shame because the building that you're in has been paid for by a guy who started on the theatre. I would have thought that you'd support the arts a bit better. And I just changed the conversation direction. And they went, well, we've got many football players and things like that in the school. I said, brilliant. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about this.
Yeah.
I've changed your direction. Don't change mine. And we just had, all I did was kick her around and just mess around on a telephone call. And I ended up saying, Luke, what's the average? What's the percentage that she has to fall below before any action's taken? She said 90. I said, where is she now? She went 98. I said, have a fantastic day and I'll speak to you another time. Well, can we just... I said, no, we can't.
Yeah. You have a good day.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Like, what is wrong with you? But number one, I'm a dad. Show some respect.
Yeah.
Because if a teacher would have rang up my dad or my mum and spoke like that to her, my mum would have just gone, oh, give me 10 minutes. Like that. And so would yours, because this was the early... This is in the 90s.
90s,
Yeah. And I just think with the schools now, they think they're an authority, and they're not an authority. They're an educational system. Is that right?
Oh, I don't know.
They're not an authority, though. They're not a police, NHS, and all of that stuff.
And you know,
They're just a school.
The thing with them now is, as well, is a lot of them are academies, and they're part of an academy trust. So it's all private. It's all private. It's all about results and money. You know what I mean?
That's
It's
all
not
it's
about the
about.
welfare of the children. Do you know I had a welfare officer knock on the door once?
Yeah, you told me about this after your fire.
No, not that.
Oh, different welfare
No, this is no, that wasn't a welfare officer.
All right, okay.
But no, that was
Strap in, folks.
that was the fire brigade fucking up. That was the fire brigade relaying the wrong information to child services.
Oh, okay.
So apparently, there's a baby in the house. That's what that was.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. Sorry.
This woman on the phone was like so confused when I was talking to her. And I'm like, are we getting cross wires here? She's like, you've got a baby in the house, haven't you? I went, no. I said, if there is one, I don't know about it.
It's under the desk.
I'm like, yeah, I don't know where she's being kept, but I haven't seen one. I don't know.
Wouldn't it be funny if you got the wrong end of the stick and you started talking about your cat?
Yeah, I'm like, I've got cats. I've got I've got 2 older children and I've got a cat. I've got 2 cats. and they went missing for an hour or so, but I found them. Yeah.
Can you imagine if you'd got the word cats and you just replaced it with babies?
Yeah, babies.
And they went missing for a couple of hours,
For a
but
couple of hours.
I found them again. They came home in the end.
One of them was hiding in the cupboard. Yeah, so
Go on.
no, she had little one had I think it was 3 days in a row off school. She really wasn't well, bad head and stomach upset and fever, and she had an infection, and it was nasty, and they put her on these antibiotics where I don't know what the hell's in them, but you're not supposed to go out in sunlight when you're taking them, which is just I was like, bloody hell. So we were best keep her indoors because it was summer,
Vampire.
The sun was shining, and well, we best keep her at home. So we messaged the school. We phoned the school at first on the first day, so that they know what's going on, and then we send messages through the app over the next 2 days. Anyway, on day 4, I get a. Did we get a? No, it wasn't a phone call. Did I get a phone call off Adam, actually? I can't remember whether Adam phoned us or whether it was a card on the door, but there was definitely a card. Now, we had to go work, but Adam was at home, so Adam was looking after it. And there was a knock on the door, and it was a welfare officer from the school had come to basically, I don't know what the fuck she'd come round for. But I was like, what the fuck is going on? Why are they sending people out to the house?
Yeah.
What the fuck do they think's going on? My kid isn't well.
Where's the phone call?
Yeah, what's gone on here? And apparently it was an automatic policy that if they have longer than 3 days off, they have to send somebody out to check on the welfare of the child.
I'm a real boy.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this all about? I was fuming.
Yeah, no, it's not policy.
Fuming. So
what you're doing is checking we haven't gone on holiday.
Yeah, I was fuming. So yeah, the next morning, boom, straight to the school. I was, what is going on here? There's kids out there. There's kids who are having a real fucking shit time. You know what I mean? With parents who don't care at all. Yeah. There's nothing but fucking
You can't
love.
concentrate on them, Dave. You have to concentrate on everyone the same.
There's nothing but love and fucking support in this house. Nothing but love and support. And I'm getting a knock on the door for keeping the school informed about what's going on. For letting them know what's going on.
Immediately triggered you. I saw you lean into that.
It's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? What the fucking... I get it. They've got it, they're looking out for the welfare of the kids, but what in God's great earth made you think there was something other than she's not very well going on? You know what I mean? This girl's doing excellent in school.
I'm emailing you daily with updates.
It's like, Jesus Christ on a bike. I took her antibiotics up. I took the side effects up, the sheets, everything.
Started beating the headmaster on the side.
Look at what he says here. She can't be out in the sunlight. And it was just like, okay, Mrs. Shingley, it's just okay, no worries.
Anyway, that was the kids. It was a wonderful show. That aside, all messing round aside at the Regent, amazing show.
We did get flagged about her attendance because it did drop below their threshold.
You always get flagged about the attendance. It's their threshold.
She hasn't been well. She hasn't been well. There was 12 months where she wasn't well. For a lot of the year, and this got flagged up, and I'm just like, right, okay, is she meeting the targets? Well, yes, but right, is she doing really well? But she, she's making friends and stuff like that. So she's doing really well in her education. She's hitting all the targets. She's where she needs to be, and she's got friends and stuff. Yeah. What are you ringing me for?
Yeah,
why are you ringing me?
Can you go do your job?
Go deal with something else. This.
But it's not the teachers. That's not the teachers. Yeah. It's the jobs worths. Yeah. They're not actually teachers. What they are is either single mums or mums with very little to do with the time.
Do you know?
They go and work in the school. They get a job and they get called an attendee officer or a such and such, and it goes immediately to the brain.
On the flip side, though, what I will say about the school is they have been absolutely phenomenal when it comes to supporting her. Like you say, it's not the teachers and the support staff it's like the best I have ever seen. You know what I mean? The best I've ever seen. The amount of support that she's got in that school, the communication from the support staff to say this is something that's happened today. This is how we've dealt with it. This is how she's done today. Blah, blah, blah. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. It's the other side. It's the admin side that's just like, to sort it out. You know what I mean? The teaching staff, the support staff, the student services, that kind of side is perfect. Nothing but good things to say about that. But that whole admin side of attendance and
detentions
and all that bollocks.
Just needs to be deflated a little bit. Like at the end of the
I got a
week,
message saying your child isn't in school today. What's happening? And I phoned them up going, my child is in school. My child's 100% there. Like,
she's not. I can see her on the location app on the phone. She's actually in English, top floor, in the third seat along.
She is 100% there. I saw her go in. I know she's there.
Yeah.
I know she's there. Have you tried this room? And then, yeah.
Idiots. But like, I agree with you. It's not the teachers.
Yeah.
It's the people that are around the teachers. Probably, if we're being honest, the people that do the most work. I bet they do. I bet they do the most work. Anyway, back onto things. It was a great show. Loved it. Made me cry. Made my brothers cry. Made my brother cry. Made his girlfriend cry. Made my mum cry. Everyone cried.
Everybody's crying.
Everyone's crying.
I wasn't
Wonderful
even there.
show.
I was crying.
You were crying. What is going on with the ship near the Canary Islands?
There's a ship near the Canary Islands. Oh, is it? What's? Oh, it's COVID-2 electric boogaloo, isn't it?
It's a what?
COVID-2 electric boogaloo. It's some kind of virus.
It's a virus. People are dying on a ship.
I'll Google.
Honestly,
I've had a really busy week.
The Honduras pulled into the port before dawn on Sunday. A month after its first passenger died on board.
Hantavirus.
What's a hantavirus?
Here we go. What is hantavirus? Symptoms you need to know after deadly cruise ship outbreak. A suspected hantavirus outbreak aboard a cruise ship has claimed 3 lives. There are 5 confirmed and 3 suspected cases of the virus, including 2 people who returned to the UK.
Yeah.
And a British man in hospital.
It's spread
in
by
the
rodents.
Netherlands. It's been present for centuries. Documented history of outbreaks across Asia and Europe, but it is rare to pass between humans.
None of the passengers are currently in the UK. They've been stopped at the border.
A distinct group of hantaviruses emerged in the 90s in the southwest US. Gene Hackman's wife died of it in New Mexico in 2025.
She'd been living with the rats.
Spread by contact with rodents or their urine, saliva or droppings, particularly when the material is disturbed and becomes airborne. People are typically exposed to hantavirus around their homes, cabins or sheds, especially when cleaning out enclosed spaces with little ventilation or going into areas where there are mouse droppings.
I'm staying out my shed.
Severe disease. What does he do? Oh, I want to know what he does to you.
Kills you.
Oh, yeah, no shit, but how?
It's a lung.
Are we talking internal bleeding? What's it? Fever, chills, muscle aches, headache. Sounds like the flu.
Your toes fall off. Sounds like another flu conversation to me, Dave.
Yeah. Symptoms of hantavirus pulmonary syndrome usually show between 1 to 8 weeks after contact.
Not being nasty, it sounds like it can be got rid of with a good sleep and a workout.
Okay, yeah.
It sounds like the Ring.
Apparently just seems like the flu. Oh my god.
Here we go again. We're doing a sequel. Come on, let's strike up the band. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, do you know what? I hope we have a sequel. If you want to call a pandemic, do it now. Do it now for the next so many years, and then I'm just going to have to stay where I am. I'll have to take one hit for the team.
Yeah.
I'll run sermons weekly in my church, and I will bless you all.
I mean, I've got a couple of like good sold out shows coming up, so if we could delay it by just a month or two.
No, let's kick straight in. Let's kick straight in. Summer's just starting.
Summer is just starting by the looks of it.
Summer's just starting. We can strike up this band and be ready to go and be in full pandemic mode.
Oh no!
What?
World Cup. We can't have a pandemic during the World Cup.
Oh yeah, but if America hasn't got one,
Oh, if they can just... I know, but we've got to fly over there.
we've got to get over there first,
Yeah.
haven't we?
Unless they do that, unless they do an actual World Cup where it takes place around the world. So you can only...
England can only play in England.
Yeah. So...
Oh my God, this is a better idea than the World Cup.
Are any of the other home nations, have they qualified? Scotland qualified, aren't they? No, they haven't, have
Yeah.
they?
Yeah.
Somebody has.
No? Yeah,
They have, haven't they? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, they have. So it's just got England have just got to play Scotland 3 times in the round in the round robin stage.
Sold.
Yeah. I don't think this is going to work.
No, it's not going to work at all.
Okay.
Yeah, unless we're playing virtual football, it's never going to work.
Hey, that's a thing. I wonder if that's a thing. I wonder if we can do that.
Virtual
FIFA.
football,
It's
FIFA.
just FIFA.
FIFA, Football Manager.
It's just FIFA, but it's can you play FIFA with 22 people?
Yeah.
Can you just control your own character?
Yeah, it's called clubs. I do it. When you go onto FIFA, you can just be one player.
Oh, mate.
So when we used to play FIFA 25 before this one, it's now FC 26. When we used to play FIFA 25, you can still do it. You'd select what position you want to play in,
Yeah.
and you could all be on one team.
Nice.
And then there was leagues of that. So yeah,
Nice. Yeah, there we go. We fixed that problem then.
yeah, there you go.
They did that with F1 during the pandemic. They did
Yeah.
it all virtual, and you had like F1 drivers at home with the big pro setups, like and in an Xbox.
How pathetic.
There was 4 of them. I think it was Max Verstappen, George Russell, Lando Norris, and it might have been Alex Albon, who just did like Twitch streams where they were all playing F1. But because they're all millionaires and they've got simulators in their house, they've all got the proper setup, so it's like they're in the cars and they got the wheels and the pedals and everything,
Crash helmets on and everything.
but they just they would just dress up like Teletubbies or something while they were doing it. Fucking hilarious, man. But yeah, so we've solved the World Cup. That's fine.
That's fine. In other news, I didn't know we were voting this last week.
We didn't. Stoke wasn't.
Oh.
No.
Who was voting then, dude?
Closest to us was Newcastle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's been votes and
Yeah, it was council elections.
council elections and not a great... It's not a great view for Keir Starmer at this moment in time.
I don't know how he's still got a job.
Reform 1,453. Reform.
1,453 councillors, up by 1,451. Labour 1,068, down 1,496. They've lost 1,496 councillors. The only 2 parties that have lost councillors, Labour and the Tories. 2-party politics is over.
I've got to be... I completely agree because...
Party politics is over.
We need to move to Democrat and Republic, one like that type of thing, because this passing the ball around and letting different people take turns on fucking the country up. It's old and tired now. So let's set ablaze to the House of Commons, rip up the entire rule book, get rid of all this where we can't knock buildings down in England because they've been here since Jesus was walking the earth. It's old. Knock it down. Rebuild new. Do you know how quick we could do HS2?
Yeah.
That big train track. If we didn't have all this tape to get through.
I do like some of the old buildings.
Yeah, some of the old buildings are nice, but we've got areas in Burslem that we just don't need.
There's areas in Burslem that are old buildings that are falling apart.
Yeah, knock them down.
So knock them down or do something with them.
No, you're not going to... It's.
Fix them or knock them down.
I'm not like the Queen's Theatre. Knock it down.
Oh, I like the Queen.
Oh, no. What do you mean you like the Queen's Theatre? You have not been in that theatre in over 20 years.
Yes, it's true, but it's nice.
So, really, it's old. It's derelict. It's going to cost £20 million worth of a sugar daddy to turn up and go...
But it is private. That's the thing. It's not the council doing it. It's private. So
Fair enough, then you can't knock that building down.
Um,
The market's being rebuilt.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Can't wait for that. That market was
I
banging.
love that market. I used to love that market.
Love
I'd go
that
every
market.
week.
Love that market. We can leave the market open whilst we're on what we're knocking down in Stoke-on-Trent today, Dave. Heaths, Hanley.
Bloody hell, Heaths. Yeah.
That old, what they used to call a cathedral. It's got Stoke-on-Trent Cathedral written on it next door to Heaths.
The Orange Building.
Used to be a church.
Oh, it's still Bethesda Chapel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
knock that down.
No, it's still in use.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, right.
Can't knock it. People use that.
Okay, let's not knock that down. Just Heaths. We can get rid of
Can't
Heaths.
knock Bethesda Chapel down, dude.
Let's
There's
get
people in
rid of
there.
Heaths. You know that, or the street the other side? From Heaths?
The
Those
museum.
old buildings. No, not that side. As you're walking down, Heath's on your left, and you've got like that weird Chinese restaurant thing.
Oh, yeah.
All that stuff. Yeah.
That's the back of Piccadilly, though.
Cool.
So
Knock it down.
can't.
Why?
Because people use it's like literally the restaurants and stuff on Piccadilly. It's the backyards. Can't they use
Will
it.
he show the rats?
Uh,
There we go.
I think there's a nice tailor's up there as well.
Is there?
Well, there used to be.
There's a nice joiner as well.
Do you know what, man? Fuck it. Fuck the big supermarkets off. Go back to a little independence. You know what I mean?
Listen,
Get
if
your
we
fish from the fishmongers. Get your
if
veg
we-
from the greengrocers.
preach,
Get your meat from the meat man.
preach. If we want,
Get your meat from the guy selling dodgy chops in the pub.
if we want England back to being England again, the only way to get it is to get rid of people like Tesco, Lidl. Like if you have a think now, how many supermarkets do we have in Stoke-on-Trent?
Yeah. How many supermarkets do we have just within arm's reach of where we are now? You know what I mean?
How
It's
many
like-
supermarkets? How many fast food restaurants
Yeah.
do we have within a square mile?
Yeah. Yeah, no, 100%.
We over on Festival Park. We've got Morrison's.
I could walk in a straight line in any direction and hit junk food before I ate fresh food.
Yeah.
I'm telling an absolute lie there. If I walked right in a straight line, I would hit fresh food first.
Where?
Because there's a fruit and veg wholesale place.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but that doesn't count. But yeah, any other direction, you would hit junk food before you hit fresh food.
Yeah.
Um,
Smallthorne Bank has only recently been selling fruit. And that was through Tesco. Before then, there was nowhere buy fresh fruit on Smallthorne Bank.
there used to be.
It used to be.
I remember the greengrocers on Smallthorne Bank. You know what I mean? I remember the oatcake shop on there as well.
Am I the only one thinking that since we've stopped eating nice food and eating properly that these mental problems have started? Could these be mental problems or could they be... Let's not get into that, because...
Yeah. I've this week, for example, let's go for this week, right? There's one night this week where I did have a takeaway. I got home late and had anything to eat, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to order a takeaway.
Yeah, you
That'd be
do.
quick. But every other day, we've ate fresh.
I had a pizza with my mate last night. Because I'd really gone through Guinness.
Got to soak it up.
And I was, my eye, that was like this.
Yeah.
And I was kind of, I need food. Have you ever had pizza with a garlic base?
Yes.
I was like, at about 4 o'clock this morning, Dave, if you would have come this close to me, I would have melted your face. It's like,
I would have died because I'm a vampire.
and then, so all that's happened is I agree. I'm just doing the diet. So
Yeah, we've
what have you
had,
had?
we've had fresh every day. So let's go back to last Sunday. Nice big fresh Sunday dinner. You know what I mean? All fresh veggies,
Yeah.
fresh meats.
Yeah.
Fresh taters, everything
Lovely.
fresh gravy. No, none of this besto bollocks. Fresh gravies. Monday, I did vegetables and new boiled potatoes and chicken thighs. Tuesday, the lad knocked everybody up a fresh stir fry.
Lovely.
Noodles, fresh veggies, pork used. Pork stir fry. I've never had a pork stir fry
you not?
before. No, I always go chicken. Can't remember the rest of the week. Wednesday, me and Dawn were a little bit naughty. We went for a carvery. But it's all fresh.
Yeah.
Still fresh. Still fresh veggies.
all I've done now.
So much gammon.
All I've done now is I'm just bringing my diet back online.
Last night, the lad again cooked for us all again.
I
Lovely tuna pasta bake. Gluten-free pasta, which I didn't realise till I finished eating it.
as a single man.
Ooh,
As a single man, Dave.
no bloating for me.
I know what. Do you know what completely goes past my mind being a single man?
Go on.
Shopping.
You just forget about it, like, fuck, shop.
I go in the house and I go, what the fuck's all the food?
But like you
Oh
said...
shit, I ate it.
Yeah.
I've got to go get some more.
Like you said, with the so many supermarkets being in the area, I walk past 2 on the way home from work. So we don't do the traditional big shop. You know, people, whether people do it weekly or monthly, people who do the monthly shop, you guys are insane, by the way.
Storyton
The
freezers.
monthly shop. But we don't do the big shop. I generally just pick up what I need on the way home, and I will make a meal out of, like, whatever I fancy. And in doing it that way as well, you get to pick up, some of the reduced to clear stuff. You get it a little bit cheaper because I'm using it straight away, so it doesn't have to sit in the fridge. It just all gets used straight away. So I can just there's never not food because we just pick it up on a day-to-day basis.
Mine's my weakness being in this last week has been chocolate. Now on Friday night,
Chocolate. I didn't get this big from not eating chocolate.
No, matey. Friday night, I had 4 Curly Whaleys. It's a bit of a confession time. This is.
You can't just eat one though.
I had a pack of 4.
Yeah,
Gone.
they're dead thin.
And then I had.
Just have one.
And then, I know because you roll them up in your mouth. Big bag of M&Ms.
Oh God. What type of M&Ms?
Peanut.
Oh mate, that's
Big type of peanut M&Ms. Big bag of them. 3 bag of crisps.
5 gold rings.
What else? No fizzy pop. I really don't like fizzy drink. But I went to the gym yesterday.
Curly Whurley sloshing around in your stomach.
No. And there was a difference in not what because I can lift more now. I don't know why. I think it's just anger. I can lift more now. And I have a moment when I'm lifting. I get what gym mirrors are for now. I didn't before. They're for soul searching.
Oh, okay.
They're soul. That's what they're for. I look in the mirror. I've got my Rocky music on. And the warrior's cold. There's no surrender.
Yeah.
And his body says stop. His spirit cries never. All that stuff going on. And I just went, I'm going to get big. To myself.
I'm going to get massive.
I'm going to get massive. I'm just going to
skip
eat
leg day.
chicken. I'm going to eat chicken and eat chicken now. And egg. And fruit. And protein. And that's what I'm doing.
Preach.
That's what I'm doing now. Just packing on muscle.
Do it, man. Get involved.
I'm doing it.
We were talking about the election. I don't know how we got onto that.
Neither do I.
Two-party politics is over. Everybody else has gone
This
off.
is what happens when you do a podcast semi-drunk.
Yeah. So, there has been a Labour MP that has come out and said, challenge Starmer by Monday or I will. And she currently has the backing of 10 of the MPs. And she's confident enough that more will come forward to trigger a contest.
I think
He's got to go.
I think
He's got to go.
You cannot hang the previous government on hiding things and then hide things and go, it's all right.
I said this about the election. It was never about Labour getting in. It was about getting the Tories out.
Yeah.
So I'm not... I voted Labour. I've always voted Labour. But I am not happy with his performance at all. You know what I mean? At all, right? Somebody's got to fucking hold him accountable. for this. Somebody's got to hold him. And people go, "Oh, it's just council. It's not members of parliament." No, this reflects on the general election. This reflects what people are feeling about the general election and about parliament. You know what I mean? It's not just council.
All these people get elected in a general election. It's a new government.
They have lost 1,496 councillors. Gone.
Not just in a minute.
Even the Greens gained 441, and they're mental.
Even the monster raving loony party gained 17.
I mean, do you remember when the Greens were just triogas and not mental?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
I used to like.
Press pause.
Oh. Okay, we'll do that. Hang on a minute. No, we're back.
Oh, we're back. Hey, we're back after everything. And we're just talking Keir Starmer. I've got his name right now. He's on the way out. And his serious threat to leadership, which has been fronted by, I think, Catherine West, a former minister. And she stated that plenty of Labour MPs from across the party have said that we're going to challenge Keir Starmer. I've read that wrong as I started to talk, and then I'm like, oop, and try to correct myself.
Even Wales have got a big reform vote.
Yeah, Scotland.
I mean, Plaid
SNP.
Cymru, they're still in, but
Scotland reform vote. That's gone up by 17. Labour have lost 4. Scottish raving lunatic party still doing well. Wales. Reform. What's PC?
Huh?
What's PC in Wales?
Oh, Plaid Cymru.
What?
The Welsh party.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, it's like the Scottish party. It's the Welsh party. They're always going to get in.
Oh, can we just get a pair of scissors then?
Plaid Cymru.
We just go like this with Scotland. And take your Nessie with you. And then like this with Wales. You lot can go as well. Take your castles with you. And your sheep.
Yeah, the Welsh are alright, man. They're nice.
I'm just sick of everyone needing
Let's keep
their
the
own...
Welsh. Let's keep the Welsh.
Okay.
We'll keep the Welsh.
All right, but can we just move it to Ireland then?
Okay. Literally, just what are you doing? I'm digging it up.
Just get a pair of scissors, big industrial scissors,
I'm digging it up and we're going to push it that way.
You know that map with the line that goes and shows you where Wales is?
Yeah.
Just cut carefully, like with a big pair of industrial scissors, couple of cranes, drag it across the ocean. Done. I'm like Dubai today, Dave. I'm like Dubai. So anyway, we had some football yesterday. Ooh.
We did have some football.
The Premier League is heating up, Dave.
Ooh.
So we had Liverpool 1, Chelsea 1. I'm dead surprised Liverpool, because they're the best, didn't win them 50-0. We had Brighton 3, Wolves 0. We had Fulham 0, Bournemouth 1. Sunderland 0, Man United 0. And Man City 3, Brentford 0. As they march up the table. Today, we've got Burnley, Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, Everton, Nottingham Forest, Newcastle.
Oh, okay.
And then at 4:30, we've got West Ham, Arsenal.
West Ham, you've got one job.
West Ham, you've got one job.
One job. This is all on you.
Yeah.
This is one
If you
job.
don't want to get relegated,
If you don't want to get relegated, you've got to win.
you've got to win today.
If you don't want Arsenal to win the league, you've got to win.
Yes. No one wants Arsenal to win the league.
And
West Ham, we are counting on you guys right now.
Tottenham are holding on by the skin of the teeth.
I know, but if West Ham do it,
Yeah.
if West Ham do it.
But Tottenham don't play till tomorrow, so they could still
I know, but
flip it back.
if the moment, let's say West Ham, who are Tottenham playing? Spurs are playing Leeds.
Leeds, yeah.
So let's say West Ham win 2-1.
Yep.
Leeds go 1-0 in front at Spurs.
Yep.
Done.
Done.
Yeah. It's like coffee nail. See you later. So, West Ham, you have got one job. I'll be watching this because I've got a day. Do you know what I'm going to do, Dave?
Go on.
I'm going to sit in my back garden.
Oof.
It's not really a back garden. It's more like a car park.
Okay.
Well, it's a car park.
Well, it is a car. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that today. What I'm going to do today, Cleon, is clean the kitchen again. Again, the kitchen was clean, right? And now, you remember, I said that Adam cooked for us yesterday, the pasta bake. Like, It was lovely. It was really, really nice.
Yeah.
It was so nice.
Yeah.
I really appreciated him doing it. I got home late because I was running a show at Stoke Rep last night. And he was like, Dad, there's some pasta bake in the fridge for you. And I'm like, oh, mate, I knew there's a reason we kept you. However, right, the little shit...
Because of his state of mind and I haven't had much sleep. Do you know how many jokes I've got now?
The little shit, right? I don't know how he's done it. He's managed to use every single pan and tray in that kitchen. And I need all of it for today's dinner.
Yeah.
So I've got to go in there and sort it all out. The price I pay for having tuna pasta bake at 11 o'clock last night.
Honest. The thing is, kids are great cooks, but they've got no idea how to use, like, cutlery.
Oh, man.
It's like, I've got sprouts, I'm going to have put these on a tray. Oh, I've got this, I'll put these on a tray. And I've got this, and I'll put these on a tray. Question, do they all fit on the same tray?
You'll fit on the same tray?
Yeah.
You put them on the same
Put them
tray?
on the same tray. But this goes back to our conversation about lads last week, where you're like, can you put your shoes on before you leave? Can you get dressed? Are you all right, mate?
Stupidly funny, right? The same thing. Wednesday morning, I don't know what time that dickhead went to bed, right? But he got up in the morning for work and he was just like a bear with a sore head. He didn't know what was going on and he had everything ready and we were just about to leave. And I went, are you going to put your shoes on? And I'm like, and he went, oh yeah. I'm like, for God's sake, why are you proving these points?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I guess what?
I don't want to live in a world where Cleon's right.
So we were booking CDs into stock, and I was like, I can see he's a bit tired, so I'll give him a hand in the morning. Like, I didn't have anything specific to do in the morning at work, so I was like, I'll jump on booking some stock in with you. Two of us doing it, we can get through it a lot quicker. I'm like, I'll book in, you process, and he's like, yeah, no worries. So we're half an hour into doing it, and an email came through, so I had to shout Ian because we needed to chat about this email. I was like, discuss what we're going to do, blah 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 blah. So I shout Ian over. So he's got a pile of master bags that need filing like behind the counter. There's a pile of cases that need going out into the shop. Which he's processed. So he can be cracking on with that while I'm chatting to Ian and we're solving problems. And after 10 minutes of talking to Ian, I turn round, he's sat on the floor, cross-legged, just sat there with his head down. And I look at him, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And he went, the chair's not very comfy. I'm like, mate, you've got master bags that need processing there. And he just went, oh, yeah. Yeah. He got up. I'm like, Saturn, it's a fucking good job that I work there because I don't know how much longer you'd have this job for.
Yeah.
You little prick. Like, as luck would have it, Ian's pissing himself as well. Like, I'm like, you fucking
They're just funny, aren't they?
I'm like,
Young lads,
the thing with him is, once like lunch is gone, once he's ate and he's had a drink, and he'll come back downstairs and he's like fucking Superman when it comes to booking that stock, and he's like, everything's just right. I've done 150. Will that be enough for the day? I'm like, yeah, sound mate, well done.
You only want me to do 50 in a week? Go on, lad.
Oh, fuck me. It's just them few hours in the morning where he's still like, I'm like, yeah.
I just think that's lads.
Yeah.
It takes me till at least 11 o'clock to figure out what hand I've got to work with.
Yeah, it's it does take me a while to get my bearings, but I'm very good at working while I haven't got my bearings. It's called faking it.
Yeah, very good at that.
Yeah, and that's just how we were brought up.
Yeah, we were brought up with, can you do this job? Yep.
Yeah, sound. No worries.
Of course I can do that.
Of course I can do it.
I've got no idea what this is.
Even with 20-something years experience in catering, and running kitchens and whatnot, like the last job I had in a kitchen, I got asked to do something like a recipe, which I didn't know how to do, and the operations manager was like, Dave, can you knock us up? And I just went, yeah, no worries, I'll sort that, no problem. And I went in the kitchen and I'm like, okay, phone out, Google, like, how do we do this? And just followed the fucking, like, just read it all and went, sound, yeah, all right, I can do that. Fucking just blag it. Never say no. Say yes and then do it.
Now kids are like,
no, can't do that. Can't do that.
You have to light us on the head.
Yeah. Anyway, let's call that a day.
Let's call it a
that
day. It's been a wonderful, happy experience, and I'm a very happy lad.
It's been lovely. It's been lovely. A big thank you to everybody that listens week in and week out. You guys are the best. Don't forget, whatever your favourite podcast platform is, to like, follow, or subscribe on that. We're available wherever podcasts are available, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, SoundCloud, just to name a few. We're also on YouTube. There hasn't been a video podcast for the last couple of weeks, but we'll get back on that soon.
Yeah, we will.
But all the videos that we've done are on YouTube, and the audio podcast is on there as well. Yes, Cleon, you're about to. No, okay. And follow us on social media. It's Up the Trent Podcast on Instagram, and it's Up the Trent on everything else. You guys are awesome, and we will see you next time.